Hello, viewers. Once again, I welcome you to another episode of our program, Marriage and the Home. I'm indeed delighted to be with you on this program to have discussions concerning issues of marriage. It's a big problem, like I will always say. And so far, we have been talking about reasons for challenges in marriage. And we said that one out of many reasons why so many marriages have failed is because the victims have not made effort to get it right first. And in a bid to discuss this, we mentioned three things that we need to focus on to help us understand what we mean by getting it right first. We talked about why do we need to get married? We answered that question. Why do we need to get married? Another question that we also answered is why is it important to get it right first? And now we decided to look at the third one, which is how do I get it right first? If we are talking about getting it right first, I think we need to know how to get it right first. In the last episode, we had a guest uh, to discuss the issues of getting it right first. And we focus on the importance of getting it right first. And our guest was able to shed a lot of light on these issues of, taking the right steps to get it right first in a marriage, how important it is and how it can affect the marriage. Today, we want to look at how we can get it right first. So we say, how do I get it right first before going into marriage? How do I get it right first? If we must succeed in anything, we must first prepare before embarking on such. Many are living in pains in their marriages. Marriage should not be something that should cause pains to people, but the reality is that many are living in pains. But marriage should be a source of joy. Before we go further, we want to look at what it means to get it right first. We said that getting it right first involves taking steps before marriage to carry out adequate investigation on your proposed spouse and having a clear understanding of the meaning of marriage with the aim of avoiding or limiting challenges that may threaten the continuity of the planned marriage. What are we talking about? Before you decide to go into a marriage, the person you want to get married to, you must understand the person. You must know certain things about the person. And that is why it is important that you should take certain steps that will help you reveal the true person that you want to get married to. Many of us don't really know the person we want to get married to. We just rush into marriage because we are getting old or for one reason or the other. You need to know the person that you are getting married to. The other angle to it is that many people don't even understand the meaning of marriage and they go into marriage. And you hear that somebody, somewhere, a young man who probably impregnated a girl, the guy is probably around the age of 19. You can see the little child that came out of that marriage, so to speak. Last year I heard of two cases where this young man beat this little children to death. The first one was a young man who had a child of the age of about 3 years that went into the neighbor's house, and then he discovered that the child went into the neighbor's house. He was upset, and he took a cane and flogged this child to death. Another one was a case of a young man who had a child who was less than a year old, and no babies normally will cry, and the baby was crying that night. And he took cane and started flogging a baby that was less than a year old till that baby died. Can you say that that person understands the purpose of marriage, what marriage is involved? So we need to know what marriage means. Now, we want to look at the steps you need to take to get it right first. If you want to get it right first, you must know what steps to take. We are going to look at 10 steps. We are not going to discuss them in this episode. In further episodes, we are going to begin to take them one after the other and begin to expose them so that we can have a clear understanding. The first one I have here is commit your desire to get married into God's hand before searching. You want to search. Before searching at all, you must commit it to God in prayer. I believe that as a Christian, I am a Christian, the first thing that you need to do in any project you want to embark on, whatever you want to do, the first one is for you to commit it to God in prayers. Number two, you have to search for your right, for your partner carefully. When I say carefully, there are a lot that are involved. We are going to come and look at it, broadly to understand what I mean by searching carefully. Number three, spend adequate time with your proposed spouse. You need to spend some time so that you can know the person you want to get married to. If you don't spend some time with the person, how would you know the person? Number four, consider the medical status of your proposed spouse and yours. So I'm sure you know what I mean, but we are going to elaborate more on it. Number five, prepare your mind for the journey. You are going on a journey. You need to prepare your mind for that journey. Many do not prepare their mind for that journey. They rush into it and then they find themselves in problem. Number six, prepare for financial commitment. There's financial commitment before the marriage, during the marriage. There's financial commitment. So you need to prepare for financial commitment. Number seven, prepare to have an accommodative mind, because the marriage is not going to be just the two of you. Again, the two of you will begin to discover certain things about yourself. We are going to look at all that. So you prepare to have an accommodative mind. Number eight, prepare for true companionship. When you talk about companionship, many of us don't know what companionship means. We are going to talk more about it and understand it. Number nine, prepare to marry for true love. I'm sure you know what I mean, to marry for true love. Many marriages are not based on true love. And number 10, be yourself while dating. Be yourself while dating. So these are 10 things I'm going to be discussing with you so that we can get a clearer picture of these steps that I'm talking about. The steps you need to take in order to get it right first. So we are going to stop here. Next episode, we are going to continue and begin to look at some of these steps. If you have questions, if you have queries, please leave your comments below. If you have not subscribed, please look to the bottom of the screen. You will see the button that says subscribe. So subscribe so that you can receive messages when the new videos come up. I want you to continue to watch, and I pray that as you watch, you learn a tool or two about marriage, and then you will take the right decision. I want to say that those who are not married yet, this particular series will be very, very beneficial to you so that you can prepare your mind for marriage. God bless you as you continue to watch. Have a lovely day. Bye.